Well, if it isn't the lady killer. You weren't near those stairs, were you, Jock? Nowhere near those stairs when Sharon was killed? Murderer! Murdering bastard! I hope you're frying hell, you bloody butcher!
Right. Have you gone mad?
He killed her. He's the one.
Now, I know you're upset, but you must be reasonable. Sharon's death was accidental. She fell.
She was pushed.
You don't know that.
He did it to keep her quiet, I know.
You need any help, Mrs. Jackson?
Oh, you'll get yours, you murdering bastard!
That's quite enough. Now, you listen to me. You've got to stop these crazy accusations.
I'll prove he killed her!
Stop it! Now, if you don't come to your senses, Bryant, you'll end up in the isolation block. Permanently. Problems with Bryant this morning?
Jock Stewart did.
Did he report it?
Not that I know of.
Oh, that's funny. I just caught Bryant yelling abuse at him. He just ignored it. You know, he's too good-natured for his own good.
Is that what he is?
He'll have problems if he doesn't get tougher. The women can tell us, Softy.
Softy? He's about as soft as a death adder.
Oh, come on, Vera, he's all right. What have you got against him?
Guess who's been hassling Anderson over the house? Jock. Can't believe it. And he tried to bribe me to keep me quiet.
Do the women know?
Of course they do. Why do you think he's having all this trouble? It's not only Bryant. They're all calling him a crook to his face.
But Bryant called him a killer.
Oh, crook, killer, extortionist. Whatever he is, he's no use in running this place. Soon there'll be no discipline at all.
Why didn't you report the woman?
Brian, she was quite rational. I just let her rave on.
She said that you'd killed Sharon Gilmore, that you'd admitted as much to one of the prisoners.
The woman needs psychiatric help. Look, I've already made my statement. I don't see why I should change it. Miss Bennett and I saw Brian standing over the body. Now, I think Miss Bennett has already verified that, hasn't she?
Since then, Miss Bennett has become a little concerned about your business contacts, Mr. Stewart.
Well, Vera's a very nice woman, but you know what spinsters are.
So you deny that you received money from a man named Westmore. We know that he came here to try and persuade Burns to sell her house. Perhaps he convinced you to persuade her. For a cut.
Burns asked my advice on selling the house, and I gave it to her. If she's screaming extortion now, it just shows how unstable she really is.
But you did receive a rake-off. Miss Bennett saw money changing hands.
Miss Bennett saw Westmore paying me money. Money that I had already lent him. Why don't you ask him?
We have. You seem to have quite a talent for getting into trouble, Mr. Stewart. You walked away from a Royal Commission inquiry into your hijinks at Pentridge, I believe.
Falsely accused, Sergeant. Quite common in the prison service.
You seem very relaxed for a man who knows what happens to a warder if he goes behind bars.
You threatening me, Sergeant? If you are, I think you should have a little stronger evidence. Something a little more valid than gossip from a couple of hysterical women.
I have spoken to the department about you, Mr. Stewart. I have been instructed to relieve you of your duties immediately, pending an internal inquiry.
Condemned without a hearing, huh?
Oh, you will get your hearing. Your guilt is not our immediate concern, but your effect on Wentworth is. You seem unable to maintain discipline. My officers already have 2 women on report because of you.
That's hardly my fault, though, is it?
The service is only as strong as its weakest link, Mr. Stewart. That is all.
It's not going to be easy breaking him down.
I can't wait till I see him again tomorrow.
You expect another visit? But you had one this morning.
Well, they come from the country. It's not as though they lived in Melbourne.
Look, the Screws wouldn't care if they lived in Timbuktu. They're not supposed to come popping in here whenever they feel like it.
How many visitors have I had in the last 20 years? Don't you reckon they owe me a few now that I've got a family?
Oh, Lizzie, you're mad. Yeah, it's him.
Brian, I want a word with you.
Do you now?
Yeah. Outside.
got the big A, did you, Mr. Stewart?
No, they're just transferring me, that's all.
They should have hung you.
Well, I don't think they'd go as far as that. They might ask me to resign, of course, but that's okay with me. Because I'm pretty sick and tired, in any case, prodding big fat cows like you around.
You know something? The police are onto you, Jock.
No. In fact, they've asked me to help them with their investigations. And I'm a pretty helpful chap, as you well know. You see, that accident of Gilmore's seems to have them a little bit flummoxed.
Accident, my ass. You killed her.
You know something, Bryant? The staff are pretty well convinced that you need psychiatric help. Why don't you just show them all how right they are, huh?
You're gonna get George, you know that?
No, you see, because it's only your word against mine. And you're as nutty as a fruitcake. Now, I'm going to walk right out of here, free as a bird. Forget the whole thing. But you're going to be locked up for a long, long time. Long enough to go start ravers. Shouldn't have done that, Brian. I was very, very naughty. You know, for that, I'm going to have to tell you the whole truth. You see, I did kill her. Yeah, I did. You want to know why? Because she overheard me heavying Anderson. And then the silly little slut thought she was going to blackmail me. So I stopped her on the landing. And I just put my hands round her throat. And I said to her, listen, how about giving us a wee kiss before I chuck you down the stairs? You should have heard her. She promised me everything. And then I said to her, sorry, kid, I'm just not in the mood. And I gave her one hard shove. And you know something else? She made a sound when she hit the bottom. Sounded like one of those full hot water bottles. See you around, kid. It's been nice knowing you.
What did he say to you? He killed her. He told me he did. He was laughing when he said it.
Don't let him get you alone, Jude.
Oh, there's no chance of that. He's leaving Wentworth.
Thank goodness for that.
And the cops aren't doing anything.
Well, what can they do? As he said, it's his word against mine, and who the hell am I? Oh, poor Sharon. A poor little kid.
Well, at least they're chucking him out, Jude.
You know, when he was in here, I could have got at him somehow. I would have got him on the stairs. I would have got him in the garden with a pick. I would have got him somehow. But now there's nothing I can do. I'm stuck in here.
Oh, tea.
Oh, you do feel good. Oh. How's it all going?
Oh, good. I'm adjusting. I went to the supermarket this morning. Do you know how many different kinds of shampoo there are? 25.
No.
Oh, don't. Okay.
Hey, how's the work?
It's coming along.
Well, don't I get to see it? You've changed your style.
Yeah, I'm experimenting a bit.
Yeah, well, don't. Just give the people what they want. What you were doing was fine. Just keep it like that.
Yeah, I'm just trying to improve it, that's all.
Yeah, well, you don't want to improve yourself out of the market, do you?
Guess you're right.
Yep, I am. Now, listen, you stick with me, you'll be wearing mink. Just believe me.
I'll be wearing Wentworth blue again if they catch you here. Look, why can't you come and visit me openly instead of having to sneak in at night?
Now, listen, love, we just can't risk your parole, can we?
But it is wonderful to be free again. Oh, you know, have money in the bank, a place like this to work in. Someone like you. Oh, David.
Yeah.
It's so long since someone's held me, you know? Loved me. You're not going to let me down, are you?
I've never disappointed a woman yet.
No, I didn't mean that.